We all have two ages, the one on our driver's license and the one our body is actually living, our biological age. And while we can't stop the calendar, the clock inside our cells, that's a different story. It's influenced by a series of quiet forces, some obvious, some invisible, that can either wind it forward or slow it down. Let's start with the world outside. The sun, for instance. We think of it as life-giving, but its ultraviolet rays are constantly at war with our skin, breaking down the very collagen that keeps it firm. It's a slow, relentless assault. And it's not alone. We're swimming in a soup of environmental pollutants, heavy metals, particulate matter from traffic, that trigger a state of emergency in our bodies called oxidative stress. This cellular rust, this inflammation, is a common thread that runs through nearly every factor that fast-forwards our age. But the assault isn't just from the outside. What we consume can be just as corrosive. A diet high in sugar and processed foods does something insidious. It creates these sticky molecules called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. They latch onto our collagen and elastin, making them brittle. So while the sun is breaking down your skin's support structure from the outside, sugar is stiffening it from the inside. Add smoking to the mix and you're actively starving your skin of oxygen and nutrients. Even simple dehydration can be a culprit, making skin less elastic and etching fine lines into our faces prematurely. Beyond the physical, there are the silent architects of aging. Chronic stress is a big one. It keeps our bodies flooded with cortisol, a hormone that, over time, directly damages our cells and even shortens our telomeres, the protective caps on the ends of our DNA. Think of them as the plastic tips on a shoelace. As they fray, our cells age faster. This is where sleep deprivation joins the party. Without adequate rest, our body's nightly repair crew never gets a chance to clock in. The damage accumulates. And then there's a surprisingly potent accelerator: loneliness. Social isolation isn't just a feeling, it's a biological state that increases inflammation and mortality risk, proving that our connections to others are as vital as the water we drink. Research has even shown that the collective stress of the pandemic accelerated brain aging for many, whether they were infected or not. Finally, there's the simple act of not moving. A sedentary lifestyle allows muscle to fade and cardiovascular health to decline. It's the opposite of the principle that life is motion. Each of these 10 factors, from the sun overhead to the stress in our heads, is a lever on our biological clock. But here's the crucial part. Recognizing them isn't about fear, it's about power. Because most of these levers are in our hands. Understanding the forces that age us is the first step towards deciding which ones we'll allow to define our story. It's the beginning of reclaiming the time we've been given.